Chapter 315 has just released. We continue after Bachara scored his killer goal and BLUELOCK still dominating Nigeria in their buttholes. And finally we are back with full 20-page chapters. Also, this chapter was really good. I didn't think it was going to top the last chapter, but it did. In this chapter we see some BLUELOCK players showing the results of their personalized training they got from Ego. Alright, I'm done yapping, don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get right into it. We begin the chapter with everyone going absolutely nuts. Like the crowd is going crazy, the commentators are also going crazy, screaming golazo, golazo, golazo. And then you got Ego just aura farming on some calm sea. I mean, it's only 1-0, so there's no need to celebrate really. Then we move over to the next panel with Bachara just casually hitting a backflip, like he Batman or something. Even Obo staring like, what the hell, he can do that? Then we get a quick flashback on the training Bachara got from Ego. They want Bachara to teach them about football. First, Bachara gave simple instructions like kicking the ball with the top of your feet. But then we see the kids struggling with keeping up the ball. So then Bachara tries to give more input, like they just have to feel it. But it's still pretty vague for the kids, ending up with them struggling even more, making them cry or bored. Then Bachara finally acknowledges that not everything that's obvious to him might be obvious to the other people, so he continued with a different approach. He says to the kids to drop the ball on whichever feet they prefer, and then hit it back up and catch it, resulting in a way better result. Bachara even gives additional challenges like trying to kick it twice before catching it. I really liked seeing this, Bachara being a W teacher, but then we see Bachara finally getting what Ego was trying to teach him, so basically to understand himself way better. And he acknowledges that the source of his football talent is dribbling, and that he will make dribbling his ego and become the #1 in the U20 World Cup. Then we see Noahsxz just standing there staring in the distance like, what the heck is he doing there, right? But then we see a closer look on his face. He's actually in awe of Bachara's goal. Then we see Team Nigeria trying to lock back in, saying that BLUELOCK caught him off guard. Then we see Noahsxz on his all might ways telling them to trust him. Then the game finally restarts. As Kuso dribbles past Bachara, he thinks to himself to keep an eye on Isagi, and they will revise their game plan to get Noahsxz the ball without Isagi touching it. But then we see Hiryo marking Noahsxz, standing in his way. Look at Noahsxz's face though, I know he's sick of this shit. He keeps on getting stopped. Then we continue with Hiryo thinking back on his training he got assigned by Ego. So basically he learned a secret art used by defenders in a 1 versus 1 showdown. So judo's principle of spacing. So basically you can predict what the opponent's next action will be by reading their tiny movements. And when combined with his defensive skills, he will become an impassable embodiment of martial arts. Then we move on with Noahsxz passing the ball back to Kuso because he's not able to get through Hiryo. As he receives the pass, Nico is straight on his ass. Like damn, give him a second at least, bruh. Kuso is wondering why he cannot push Nico back. Then he mentions that Nico's core is stronger than he looks. Then we see a callback to Ego's letter to Nico, that his football IQ is exceptional but he needs a body to match it. Nico tells Kuso that he has been doing a shitload of lifting to get a stronger body. Yeah, Nico went crazy in the gym, I see you. While Nico steals the ball of Kuso, Kuso thinks to himself that the defense has surpassed his prior data. Then Kuso screams to not let them pass to Isagi. By the way, have you guys noticed how Kuso is so hard on Isagi's nuts? Like damn, leave him alone, bro. But Nico was never going to pass to Isagi. He gives a long nice pass to the GOAT Hiryo. Kuso is shocked that they don't pass to Isagi, and he calls out to his team that they can pass anywhere. Then we see a beautiful panel of Hiryo initiating a copy, with Bachara assisting him on the attack. But who is he copying though? He copies Bachara. They're literally moving like Kise and Aomine from Kuroko no Basket. If you guys haven't watched that anime, I recommend you guys to watch it. Ending the chapter with Kuso having a look of despair on his face because he knows they are cooked. Alright, another good chapter. I don't have much to say, to be honest. It was just a good chapter. I like the action, I like everyone's rotation of their training arcs. Like Nico's body strength, like Hiryo his judo or martial arts. And we are about to see how much Hiryo can copy the next chapter, so I'm really excited for that. Also, I need Noahsxz to lock the hell in, bruh. Speaking about Noahsxz, I saw like a really funny on BLUELOCK's Reddit page. about Noahsxz being put on the fraud list right now. Like, look at this, how Noahsxz be moving in this game. I am not here. Like, what the hell, bruh. Alright, this is the end of the review. If you liked it, like, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe if you want to, and I see you guys later.